I'm sure I am.
Well, then let's get a PBT. We'll give it to you, and I'll see whether or not you're being truthful. Now, I want you to understand, while it's reprehensible to have somebody come to court that's intoxicated, there must not have been alcohol involved in this incident, because you saw me finish.
I wasn't.
You're starting to shake your head already.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. And while it's repulsive for somebody to come to court intoxicated, I didn't know you not to drink. This incident of this MBOP must have had nothing to do with alcohol, or I would have ordered it. So you don't need to get all uptight and start acting like I'm gonna lock you up. But I am not going on this case if you are at all intoxicated. Now, maybe a couple people just thought you smelled the booze and you weren't drinking. So you will be a lot better off if you're honest with me, and then we'll go on from there and I'll figure out how I'm gonna handle this. You got it?
Yes.
Okay.
I do have.
Sir, we're not to that point. We're not talking about the case. All I want to know is, were you drinking before you came to court today? Yes or no?
I drank last night.
Give him a PBT, and then we'll come back in front of you. I have a feeling it's going to reflect worse than that, but...
Okay, let's start here. The courtroom feels uncomfortable right away. Derek comes in smelling like alcohol, and the judge catches it fast. The judge isn't happy, but he's trying not to lose control of the situation. It's one of those moments where everyone in the room knows something is off, and the tension is thick.
What do I know? Come on up here, Mr. Makunovich.
I apologize.
Derek Allen Makunovich, 242-642-916. Your name again?
Derek Allen.
Why would you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I told you I drank last night. I didn't sleep.
We're not going on this case if you're under the influence.
I'm sure I am.
If you drank, what time did you stop drinking?
I didn't get to sleep until
What time did you stop drinking?
about 10 o'clock.
All right, that was nearly 12 hours ago. Now, I just want to let you in on a secret. If you have an what'd you say, 086? And that was 12 hours ago, you can add about another 1.18. So you're somewhere around 2.6 when you went to sleep. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I drank with.
Shh. Looking to chastise you here. Man, come on up here. Please.
Stand for
Your name? I'm not going to ask if he drove here.
Now, it takes a strange turn. The judge starts breaking down how drunk Derek actually is, almost like he's teaching a lesson. Derek's blood alcohol level is extremely high, high enough that most people wouldn't even be able to stand. Yet somehow, Derek is still on his feet, talking like nothing's wrong. The room is shocked.
Do you have a valid license?
Yes.
Do you drive?
Yes.
You still drive?
Yes.
I'm going to assume you drove him.
Yes.
All right. Now, this is problematic for me because I could lock him up right now, probably should. Under what authority? Nah, I don't really know if I have any, to be honest with you. I didn't order him not to consume alcohol. I'm not going to make my own rules. But I have a concern here when I got somebody who's legally intoxicated. Bring the victim in. Your name, ma'am? Ma'am, what's your name, please?
Danielle Lawler.
So I have concerns here. I can't go into it except to say that Mr. Makunovich has been drinking. He's still legally intoxicated as of this point. I'm going to set this for another hearing date. I'm not going to go on and deal with a case where somebody's intoxicated. But I'm really concerned. Ma'am, just relax.
This is where things get serious. Derek is still drunk in the eyes of the law. The judge is clearly worried, and his wife ends up taking him home. Watching this, you can't help but think, how did this even get this far? It's tense, awkward, and hard to believe.
Just relax. I'm talking about you, Mrs. What's your name again?
McConnell.
What's your first name?
Lori.
So, I hope no alcohol is a condition of your bond.
No.
No illegal drugs. No marijuana. I'm not going to even arraign you right now. I'm just telling you, I'm going to set this for a hearing, but I'm adding a bond condition. I suppose I could get you a lawyer, but I'm not locking you up, and I'm not going to set a cash bond. But no alcohol, no controlled substances, no marijuana. You're to continue to comply with all terms and conditions of probation.
Yes.
Now, I worry about this. Ma'am, you're going to drive home?
Yes.
I have your word on that.
Yes.
Because if I see him or I have a court officer tell me that he's driving out of the parking lot, I will call the police. Stop, Mr. Makunovich, stop. Do you work today?
I took off work today.
Is that true, ma'am?
Yes, he's not.
So you're not going out of the house, right?
I do all the driving.
Okay. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm rescheduling this.
In the end, Derek barely makes it through the judge's questioning. Anyone else with that much alcohol in their system would probably be unconscious. But Derek is still standing there, trying to explain himself. The whole scene feels unreal.
Now, Lisa, why don't you give me another date? I'll just make a note. Defendant appeared intoxicated. Court added bond condition of no alcohol or controlled substances. And again, it's not my practice to order no alcohol if it doesn't have anything to do with this incident. But in this case now, you've shown up here, you're drunk. You can tell me all you want.
May 22nd at 11.
May 22nd at 11. No alcohol, no marijuana, no controlled substances. But this is a big alarm, I hope, for you, sir, because if you're showing up and you were drinking to the tune of a 2.6, the overwhelming majority of people would be vomiting long before that, okay? Or at least very ill, so that's what I'll do. Ma'am, is that date good with you? Sure, May 26th, you said, Lisa?
May 22nd.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What day is that?
That's a week from tomorrow, so that would be next Thursday.
Yeah.
At 8:30, Lisa?
11.
Oh, at 11. Okay? I have your word, you're driving.
Yes. I see.
In the end, Derek barely makes it through the judge's questioning. Anyone else with that much alcohol in their system would probably be unconscious. But Derek is still standing there, trying to explain himself. The whole scene feels unreal.